Hi, I'm Chris Perry from Equity Guru. Thanks for digging in a little deeper in our capital markets program. Look, if you're a CEO of a public company, you've already probably been circled by the sharks a couple of times. If you're new to this, if it's your first time, you're not alone. This happens to everybody. You go out there and someone tells you you've got to start telling your story, and so you start talking to a few people who are good at that. And next thing you know, you're being told you need to give 1 million shares to this guy, 1 million shares to that guy, send something to Germany, send something to Boca. All you really want is someone respectable to come along and actually explain your business model. Am I right? Well, that's us. That's what we do. We don't do the 1 million person email lists that clearly aren't people that are interested in your story. We don't do lead generation for leads that don't work. We're not there to give your IR person 6 new things to do every day. What we do is really simple. We do quality coverage. That's it. Your company needs to get its story out to people who are interested in its story. You don't need to go to 1 million people. You don't need your stock to jump 40% in a morning. What you need is consistent quality coverage that goes out to an audience that is looking for quality coverage, that is interested in the sector that you're in, and that respects us as people doing that coverage enough to believe what we say. Now, why would anyone believe what we say over anybody else? Simple, because we've been in business since 2015, and the core of that business has always been honesty and integrity. Honesty and integrity. It's simple as that. That's our moat. Nobody can come along and just pay $1,000 and be considered legitimate. No one can just go out and buy an ad campaign that says you're honest. You've either been in the business for a long time and shown your stripes as an honest actor, or you're not. We have continually, since 2015, we, by all means, we take money from companies to talk about them, but we don't promise that that coverage is going to be positive. You've got to earn that, right? We will pay attention to you. That's what you're paying the money for our attention, not for our favor. You still need to put a good company together with a good business plan, respectable management, and you need to hit your milestones. And when you do that, because we're honest about the companies that we cover, people believe us when we point them to those milestones. If we say, don't invest in this company yet, it's got a few things it needs to put in place to show that it's real. People believe that. Instead of just everyone saying, rah, rah, everybody buy everything, it's all going to the moon. There's no strategy there, man. Look, if you go out and buy 1 million Google ads that say buy XYZ stock tomorrow morning, the stock's going to go up 20%. That's the way it works. But you know what also happened? The next day, stock will drop 21% because everybody who's in is just in for that marketing push, and they're out as soon as they've got profit to be had. What we like to do is to tell your story over a longer period to get that step up based on your wins rather than just brute force marketing push that you're paying for. Our strategy works. You can look back through any number of clients that we've worked with over the last 7 years, and it continually shows that if you get good news written in an authoritative and trustworthy manner, sent out to an audience that understands that it's not being sold out, that good things happen. You build a strong base. Now, we don't charge as much as some of those competitors do because we're not blowing all your money on Google ads. And we don't undercharge because our coverage is quality, right? We have journalists that work for us. We have named journalists, people that are recognizable, people that have been in this business for decades, and they do a great job. So for us, we think that we're a good middle ground base program. If you want to get your story out, if you want to promote your stock, if you want to get market awareness on your ticker symbol, you can blow it all up front. You can do nothing at all. We're the bits in the middle. We're trustworthy. We're people that don't get in trouble with the regulators. We're people that have everything up front. We have full disclosures. We do what we say we're going to do. The work is always done. There's never a question. And most of our clients are repeat clients. They come back again and again. Every 6 months, they renew their contract because they know they get a good ROI. And when they move on to another company, when they jump on the board of a second or a third or a fourth company, they bring us along with them. That's our best marketing of all, is everybody that works with us has great experience. We have a reputation for it. Don't believe me? Ask the person sitting next to you if they've heard of Equity Guru. Ask them if they've heard of Chris Parry, and ask them if we're trustworthy. You'll always get the same answer, and it's why we've been in business for as long as we have without having to do any outward sales. People come to us because of our reputation, and I wouldn't have it any other way.